Excuse me, Mr. Former Vice President. Let me ask you some tough questions. How do you feel about Americans showing love and kindness to one another? This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. Click on the link below. Make sure you put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And last night, creepy, sleepy, sloppy, slimy Joe did a town hall meeting, I think with, I don't know, it might have been ABC, see, one of them. I mean, at this point, all the liberal media is the same. I know he got interviewed by the black dude that kind of looked like a black version of Homer Simpson with just a smidge more hair. But nonetheless, what happened? They did a long 1-hour infomercial for darn Joe Biden. The media is trying their best to run interference for creepy, sleepy, sloppy, slimy Joe. And it's obvious. Do you see how many, like, softball questions they throw to this guy, and the difference between the questions that they hit him with versus Donald Trump is obvious, man. You know, Joe comes out, I'm here to be a difference maker, bring back unity and this and that. Mr. Biden, as you sit and listen to Donald Trump's xenophobia and racism, how do you feel about that? Now, we're going to give you about 2 minutes to vomit up all the things you hate about Donald Trump and the same things we've been parroting on our network for the whole time. Then when Trump comes out, all right, next question goes to you, Mr. Trump. So, as a xenophobe, homophobe, and a white nationalist, where do you see America going in the future of white nationalism supported by you? What? I mean, these are real questions. But of course, we have ample evidence to show that's exactly what you are. You're a white nationalist, xenophobe, homophobe, and all those other folks. Will you just answer the question, will you? All right, okay, see, he's getting testy because he doesn't like the questions. He understands we're on to him. Now let's go back to creepy, sleepy, sloppy, slimy Joe. So, Mr. Biden, when you were working with our favorite president, Barack Obama, how was it in the Oval Office to sit and bask in such glory as coming from Obama? One time, I was covering him on the plane, and he pooed it right in my face, and it smelled to me like Ponderosa. Made me hungry. That man's farts smelled amazing. So tell me, how was it working with him? Okay, now this next question goes to this guy over here. I forget his name. Anyway, hey you, white nationalist president, how does it feel for you to be working with Satan and Hitler and Beelzebub? Wait, that is Satan, Beelzebub. Yes, Lucifer, son of perdition. Oh, you know, all that stuff. Hitler, Stalin. How does it feel to be working with all of those people, you animal? Don't look that way. Now let's get back to creepy. I'm sorry, I almost called him his real name. Let's get back to this wonderful, kind, upstanding politician, Joe Biden. Now, Mr. Biden, we know there's some rumors out there that back in the day, you might have, embellished a bit about your record. And I mean, we already know, though, it's been debunked by us, and it's nothing more than lies. Therefore, how does it feel to be lied about by the right-wing talking points in Fox News? That's what we like to know. Thank you. Now let's go back to you-know-who. So, Mr. Trump, if that is your real name, why is it that you always want to silence the mouths of the media, the press, and the truth coming out of us? We're only just simply trying to hold your feet to the fire and reveal your true nature to the American people as a racist scumbag, xenophobe, homophobe, white nationalist, KKK member, and all of those good things. That's what we want to know. Why is it that you hate us so much? Oh, that's typical that you would say it's our fault. This guy. Anyway, we'll end on a more positive note. Mr. Biden, how are you going to feel that first day once you walk into the Oval Office, not as the vice president, but as the president himself? That's wonderful. Hey, listen, you all have been listening to real news, and we're just happy to have at least one of these candidates to join us here at this town hall. The other guy, he could have, went and kicked bricks. That's all I care. But anyway, make sure you stop in tomorrow to learn about our upstanding, very truthful supporting. This is Fake News signing off. Am I allowed to say fake news? No. But that's what we are. Oh, I'm just not allowed to say it on air? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's too late now. It already went out. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye now. That's how bad it is, y'all. That's how obvious it is. I got friends who don't even like President Trump, and they were able to see the bias. Like, man, they are straight up lobbing some softballs to Joe. But Trump, they always go for the juggler. Come on now. But I figure to whom much is given, much is required. There's a reason why they hate this man so much, because he's different than the rest of all those funky politicians down through the years. I was talking to somebody and I was saying, when you look at Trump, matter of fact, it was old man Teddy, my father. And I was talking about what drives politicians to hate Trump so much. I'm talking even some rhinos. I don't trust all Republicans, but definitely the Democrats despise Trump. It's very obvious. So, and the media. But why? See, that's my thought. Why? Why are y'all going so hard on this dude? Well, here's the thing. All of the rest of these Democrats and most Republicans got into office and they became very wealthy and successful based on being a politician. And that stuff is provided by lobbyists, donors, things like that, shaking and baking. When you look at Joe's wealth, Nancy Pelosi, Mad Max Waters, how did they make all that money? They didn't make it by being a construction worker or builder, an investor, something like that. No. They made it through putting forth and passing legislation for just simply winking at certain things so businesses could operate and all of those things. Yeah, that's how they made their cheese. And that's how they had set up the structure. But when Trump came in and won and didn't need anything from them, came in with his own money. What can you give a man that's already rich? What can you give a man that didn't need to pull a favor to get elected? The other day, I think I might have been even one of the stupid liberal media people. They was talking about President Trump has gaslighted everybody to become elected. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? He was probably one of the most clear, transparent people ever. And that's why normal folks who voted for him said, finally, I got a non-politician that understands the difference between the real world and politics and is giving it to us straight. He's echoing everything that was going through my head, but I just couldn't say it out loud. That's why. But those that get up there and give you the smoke screen and the boo-boo and tell you it's chocolate, they're the ones that are gaslighting folks. And so when folks voted for Trump and all of those people who had built that wonderful, comfortable nest, that structure, that system that provides for them through shaking and baking and doing backroom deals, now their whole nest egg is being threatened. Their whole system is being exposed because Trump is in office and don't need to make decisions based off of how it's going to affect his pockets. He's like, yo, I'm already rich. What can you give me? I didn't ask no politicians to hook me up so I can get elected. I didn't beg y'all for support. The people supported me. Therefore, it forced the Republicans, even the ones that hated him, to have to swallow it and still support him. And so there's really no weapon that they can use politically on him internally. So what are they using? The liberal media. That's what they're using to go after him over each and everything that he does, and then to overlook creepy, sleepy, sloppy, slimy, sleazy Joe and all the rest of the Democrats who ain't done nothing. I'm telling you, man, they are getting paid for nothing. What have the squad done since they've been in office? Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Nothing. What have Mad Max done? What is her legacy? Nothing. Nancy Pelosi? Nothing. And Kamala Harris, Chameleon Harris, nothing. And of course, the #1 stunner somehow done manipulated his way into the front runner, which is creepy, sleepy, sloppy, slimy Joe. Nothing. And they want us to elect this dude for nothing. Now, I always use a term, you know, I call LeBron James big for nothing, you know, all of that. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Democrats are politicians for nothing. That's what they are. Politicians for absolutely nothing. And I stand by that statement and challenge anyone to show me otherwise, because they have done nothing. Now, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Sick of these softball questions. When they going to let me ask some questions? Yeah, I let him have it. I make him have a full-blown conniption by the questions I ask. I dig all into it. Tell me more about that Hunter Biden kid of yours who's rich now. See, all those questions. But anyway, I'm sure they won't give me that opportunity. Now, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. Check me out every Wednesday live at 7:30 in Kevin's Corner on Facebook, YouTube, and my radio blog talk show. And don't forget to check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. If you like their products, click on the link below, and you will get a 20% discount if you put Kevin in a promo code. And then let me think what else. Oh, if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. Links below this video to do that. And we will see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. God bless. See you next time. Take care.